Hello, everyone. I'm here to explain the changes to the IELTS in 2026. Today, I'm going to explain in a simple way what's really changing with the IELTS in 2026 and how the CEFR fits into it. A lot of people are thinking that the IELTS exam is going to change completely. Calm down, take a breath. The test is staying exactly the same. What's changing is the system around the test. And this can help you a lot, a whole lot. So stick around until the end because you'll leave this video understanding everything. Let's start with the change to the one skill retake. 1 minute, okay? Now you can retake just one part. You actually already could, but no, I'll explain how. That's right. You can retake just one part. If you only got a low score on the writing, you don't need to repeat the listening, reading, or speaking sections. For now, this is only available for the computer-based IELTS. But in 2026, it's gaining much more acceptance worldwide. Universities, companies, and gradually even larger organizations. It's simple. You choose one skill, retake the test, the new score replaces the old one on your report, and that's it. Less expense, less stress, and much more fairness for the candidate. And the second change is the strengthening of the IELTS Online. Academic Online is being accepted by many more universities. The speaking via video continues to expand. This makes the IELTS more accessible for those who can't go to a test center. It's important to know that for immigration purposes, the IELTS General Training Test remains in person. And the third change is an update to the band descriptors. Nothing radical, but it's very important. The IELTS now places even more emphasis on the overall coherence of the text, paraphrasing naturally, not using those memorized phrases, clarity in speaking over a perfect accent, and avoiding rehearsed language. In other words, if you study with me, congratulations. You've been ahead of these changes for a long time, which is the source of so much confusion. The CEFR isn't a test. It's just an international scale that classifies your English level from A1 to C2. Approximately an IELTS score of, for example, 4.0 to 4.5 is a B1, okay? And 5.0 to 6.0 is a B2. A 6.5 to 7.0 is a C1. And an 8.0 to 9.0 is a C2. And why does this exist? What does it mean? Why is this happening? Well, the IELTS becomes fairer, the system becomes more flexible, you get more options, and all of this without changing the test format. In other words, you keep studying the same way, but with more transparency and more opportunities to achieve your score. And nothing changes. The test doesn't change. The one skill retake helps those who only make a mistake in one skill. The IELTS Online is growing. The descriptors are becoming clearer, and the alignment with the CEFR makes everything more transparent. End of story. Everything gets better for the student. IELTS becomes more transparent, it's fairer, more flexible, and you stay in control. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, comment. I want more IELTS 2026 lessons, and share it with anyone who's preparing for the test. A big kiss to everyone, and I'll see you in the next class.